After doing a lot of research online, watching a lot of videos on why I'm getting water inside my cab on my 2006 F-150, I have seen that people have claimed that it's leaking from the window, but I don't think it's coming from the window. And people have said as well that it's coming from here because your gasket has failed. Over time it compacts and it will just eventually leak. So I ordered a gasket from this company here, and I also got some bulbs because you don't want to pull this off without replacing the bulbs, because you're going to be sealing it back and you need to just do it all in one go. So after removing the tail light, I looked at the housing and I saw that right here where this is clamped now, this piece of plastic was separating from this part of the housing. So even if I was to take this light out and replace the gasket, which sits on this surface here, and I replace it, it doesn't do anything for this bit right here. So I noticed that I could pull that apart, and when it's sitting like this and you're driving, all that water is coming. It has nothing to do with the gasket connection here and this face. It's going to be coming in between here. So I just noticed that. So I got some JB Weld. It's 5-minute set time, cures in 1 hour, dries clear, and got some toothpicks, and I just ran a little bead along in there, and I took a rag and wiped it off, because you gotta have to kind of just slop it in there. Just ran a rag to keep the lens clean. Let that sit for a while, and I just put a second coat to make sure it was sealed. I'm just gonna let that clamp sit on there. I believe that that is where all the water is leaking in, because again, this surface here, you can replace that gasket as many times as you want and you seal it back in here. It is not doing anything for this bit right here. So the water is still, the housing is compromised, the water is still coming in through this bit of plastic. It's not coming between this surface and the gasket, which is actually sitting here. So it's coming in between here, and then it's coming out through these guys. 3 different locations leaking inside the cab. So just a quick tip, something that I noticed after doing a lot of research. Yes, you still need to get a gasket. Good idea to get some bulbs and just replace it all in one shot. But get you some glue and just seal up that little bit right there. All right, take care.